Yeah, I see him in the street struggling, young, dumb, and thugging, give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Street Justice here. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reaction to Game of Thrones on this Game of Thrones Thursday. This is Season 2, Episode 2, The Night Lands. Last episode, things got super intense right at the very end there. There was just a murder spree, a murder streak. We witnessed a kill streak that would make Call of Duty players jealous, I swear. From kids, babies, infants, toddlers, we saw it all. That was so brutal, but we all know Joffrey, that's the type of king he is. He's not my favorite, that's for dang sure. You guys already know that. But yeah, I'm not going to say too much more before I jump in this episode. I pretty much just want to jump right in, check it out. Patreon is coming this weekend, along with a new show that you guys actually voted for. You guys should probably know by now who the actual poll winner is. I was supposed to react to the poll winner last week. I was actually going to do it last weekend, but it was so close to the top between Westworld and Peaky Blinders. I wanted to give it a few more days. So yeah, definitely go check out who the poll winner is now if you guys want to know. No spoilers here. The other thing I wanted to bring up is the facial hair situation. The beard is making a comeback. I know a lot of people, that's what they're here for. So yeah, if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel and you definitely want to discuss the beard further, make sure you guys click that button down below. Smash that like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. She looks older. You can definitely tell there was like a little bit of a gap between the seasons there.
Lovely boy.
What do you want?
A man has a thirst. A boy could make a friend.
I have friends.
This beer.
They still can't tell she's a girl.
That's beer.
Should have asked nicely.
A boy has more courage than sense.
What are gold cliffs doing so far from King's Landing?
You're in command here.
You're a long way from home.
I have a royal warrant.
People worry so much about their
Ooh.
throats that they forget about what's down low.
He's good.
You can die here at this crossroads a long way from home. Or you can go back to your city and tell your masters you didn't find what you were looking for.
We're looking for a boy named Gendry. He carries a bull's head helmet. And I'll be taking your head home along with that bastard boy.
I love Tyrion, but not my favorite Hand of the King. R.I.P. Ned.
My lord.
You make me wait a long time, but your friend keeps me company. And I tell him the story of how we meet.
Friends are such an important part of life. Unfortunate that your father didn't want her to come. But rest easy.
Shady.
I am very good at keeping secrets for my good friends.
I don't like threats. I'm not Ned Stark. I understand the way this game is played.
Ned Stark was a man of honor.
And I am not. Threaten me again, and I'll have you thrown into the sea.
Ooh.
A raven flew in this morning from Castle Black. Cold winds are rising, and the dead rise with them.
According to the commander, one of these dead men attacked him in his chambers.
One trip to the wall and you come back believing in grumpkins and snarks.
Night's Watch is the only thing that separates us from what lies beyond the wall.
Would you look at that?
Sam's like, sharing is caring, man.
A woman walking away.
Hook one up.
I prefer watching them come towards me.
I feel like he's gonna get himself in trouble here, though.
Ghost? No. No.
Trying to be a hero.
What's the way? Shoot. Shoot!
You're very brave.
This is Gilly. Sorry that Sam knows we're not supposed to. Pregnant.
Not good.
We have to take her with us when we leave. What?
I'm going to have a baby. If it's a boy,
They'll kill it.
What?
Or he'll kill it.
You want us to risk our lives for you, and you won't even tell us why. I'm sorry, Sam. We can't help her.
I feel like they're gonna end up helping her.
Khaleesi.
Whose horse is that? The dude that was always loyal? No. Yeah.
Who did this?
Calpono, perhaps? They don't like the idea of a woman leading a Khalasar.
They will like it far less when I am done with them.
That guy didn't get a lot of screen time,
Oh, come on!
but he was always good.
Now you charge twice as much as every other brothel, and this is what I get, crying.
One moment, my friend. A moment.
Please accept my sincerest apologies.
Oh! No! No! Oh, that was nasty. Oh, why would he kiss her?
Damn it, boy. Apologies, my lord.
Leave us, Podrick. I believe we know how to pour our own wine. I heard there was some trouble in Littlefinger's brothel the other night.
Nasty business. Had to be done.
Yes, of course. The City Watch must keep the peace. I hadn't realized peace depended on killing babies. Tell me, when your men slaughtered Ned Stark's men in the throne room, did you give the order?
The man was a traitor. He tried to buy my loyalty.
A fool. He had no idea you were already bought.
Not have my honor questioned by an imp.
I'm not questioning your honor, Lord Janus. I'm denying its existence.
Oh!
We shall hear what Joffrey has to say about this.
No, we shan't.
We shan't. Yes.
There's a ship leaving for Eastwatch by the Sea tonight. I hope you enjoy the wall. I found it surprisingly beautiful.
These men are under my command.
Not no more.
To arrest this cutthroat.
His name is Bronn, and he is the new commander of the City Watch.
I
Wow.
have friends at court. Powerful friends.
If I told you to murder an infant girl, say, still at her mother's breast, would you do it without question?
Without question? No. I'd ask how much.
Ooh.
Well, I don't care what any of them want. No good's ever come of their questions.
No goods ever come. Who asked questions before?
The hand of the king. Hands of the king. Lord Arryn came first, a few weeks before he died, and then Lord Stark came.
He doesn't know.
A few weeks before he died.
What did they ask about?
My mum.
Who's your mum?
It's my mum.
And who's your father?
Could have been one of those gold-hatted bastards for all I know.
King Robert.
I thought they were after you. Did you kill someone, or is it just because you're a girl?
I'm not a girl.
He knew.
You think I'm as stupid as the rest of them?
Well, he's not telling anyone,
Not
so.
really I can't know. No one can know.
They won't.
My name's not Ari. It's Arya of House Stark. Yoren is taking me home to Winterfell.
She's telling him everything.
And I've been pissing in front of you and everything.
I think they're friends, though.
I should be calling you Milady.
He doesn't need to apologize.
As Milady commands.
Just fucking with her. Thought he was supposed to be meeting with his father.
What's she carrying? The only living son of Balon Greyjoy.
Doesn't seem impressed.
I need to get to Pike.
I can take you there.
I bet you can.
I think I offer free rides to every man in jewelry. Lord Greyjoy.
Mad potential love interests. There's that one redhead chick that's with Littlefinger. This one, his boat hookup.
I'm a better rider than you.
Have these hands ever touched a rope?
Don't you worry about my hands.
Mother.
9 years, is it? Stark had you longer than I did.
Lord Stark is gone.
Was it Ned Stark's pleasure to make you his daughter?
My clothes offend you, I will change them.
It will. Not have my son dressed as a whore?
This guy's a dick.
This son of the man who put your true brothers to the sword. Or have you forgotten your own blood?
I remember my brothers. And I remember when my father was a king.
Did he just get through to him?
I will lead the attack myself.
Oh, you will?
I'm your son, your only living heir. Who else?
Dun dun
I told you
dun.
to wait outside. How did you get past the guards?
Anything with a cock is easy to fool.
Yara?
So good to see you, brother. This is a homecoming I'll tell my grandchildren about.
Oh!
The only nights she spent off this islands have been spent on the sea.
Why didn't she speak up?
She's commanded men.
You won't stand a chance against the Lannisters on your own.
Who said anything about the Lannisters?
You had no right to exile him.
I have every right. I am the king's hand.
You're serving as the king's hand till father gets here.
Half the city will starve when winter comes. The other half will plot to overthrow you. And your gold-plated thugs just gave them their rallying cry. The queen slaughters babies. You don't even have the decency to deny it.
She doesn't care.
It wasn't you who gave the order, was it? Joffrey didn't even tell you.
He did what needed to be done. You want to be hand of the king? You want to rule? This is what ruling is. Lying on a bed of weeds, ripping them out by the root one by one before they strangle you in your sleep.
I'm no king, but I think there's more to ruling than that.
You've always been funny. But none of your jokes will ever match the first one, will they? Back when you ripped my mother open on your way out of her and she bled to death.
She's calling that a joke?
Mother gone. For the sake of you.
Wow.
There's no bigger joke in the world than that.
That's low, Cersei.
In a real war, the side with the greater number wins. 9 times out of 10.
Then we must be the 10th.
I cannot defeat my brother in the field.
I have seen the path to victory in the flames.
What? She has those kind of powers?
First, you must give yourself to the Lord of Light. You must give all of yourself.
I have a wife.
I will give you a son, my king.
Did she have the baby? Is this gonna be the second straight episode we see a baby murdered? Oh yeah, this is like horror movie vibes here. Is he gonna save it? The eyes! No! Alright guys, that was Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 2, The Night Lands. We need to talk about that ending. I just knew something was up because we were getting like horror movie vibes there in the woods at night. Man, I didn't think the baby was just being sacrificed or just like neck snapped or just thrown in a hole or a ditch or something. Clearly something weird was going on and we got to see it. Well, we didn't really see much of it, to be honest. I think that was, what are they called? Not the wildlings, but I think the White Walkers. We saw those in the very first episode of Season 1. I think we just saw another one right now. I think maybe that's what the guy's doing. He has some sort of deal in place, but how is he making a deal with something like that? Man, and then at the very end he gets knocked out, of course, and it ends right there on the cliffhanger, of course. But I can't even get mad at that. That's just TV. But man, some of the actions that these guys take, like, I could not be king doing stuff like Joffrey does, but he's choosing to be that way. You could be a noble king if you want to, like, or even a noble hand of the king. Ned Stark has shown it. So once again, rest in peace, Ned Stark. Every time he comes up, anytime like somebody honorable comes up, he's the first one you think of, especially with this show. But man, that ending, I'm trying to think what happened like throughout the rest of the episode. We kind of jumped around seeing like different groups, different people. Right before the ending there too, we got to catch up with Stannis Baratheon. I think that's his full name, Stannis Baratheon. We haven't seen much of him. Like before we saw tonight's scene or this episode scene with him, I kind of forgot what he actually looked like because we only saw him. We heard about him a lot in Season 1, but we only saw him for the first time in the Season 2 premiere. So I actually had forgotten what he actually looks like. So I don't know who that girl is that he's with. Clearly it's not his wife because he's cheating on his wife. She's promising him a son. And clearly that's what he wants because that's all he needed to hear. At first he's like, I can't cheat on my wife. I'll give you a son. Okay. That's all it took. And he was down. Right on the war table too. I swear, if you're going to cheat on your wife, let it be on a war table. I'm just joking, obviously. I don't embrace cheating. And I don't consent with rape like that one pirate wanted to do. Rape Cersei. Like that was his main goal. That was his bargaining chip, like what he's getting out of the deal. But yeah, it was funny, obviously, but I don't think he's going to get his way with that. And Cersei, man, she is too much. And it was actually, I guess it was finally revealed that it wasn't even her decision in regards to murdering all the bastard children of King Robert. King Joffrey just did that himself. I don't like calling him king still, but King Joffrey, he made that decision himself, which is kind of crazy, but I'm not surprised by it because that's just the type of person that he is. We've seen up until this point that's the type of person that Joffrey is. But man, even now I think she's trying to back him up like, oh, he made the right decision, even though she didn't know about it or she wasn't actually a part of the decision. Yeah, I think she realizes too, but she's still trying to hide it, at least to Tyrion. But man, I'm a little bit worried for Arya, but I like that one bastard son that she's hanging out with, the one bastard son of King Robert, he seems to have her back, so I'm not too concerned. Obviously, it sucks because we know that people are out looking for both of them, so they should both be worried, but as long as they stick together, I'm not too concerned. They just need to get them to the wall, but oh shit, Jon Snow's not even going to be there when they get there. Fuck. Man, there's a lot going on in this show. I'm probably going to be reacting to the next episode a little bit later today, but you guys will be seeing it next week. But yeah, as always, definitely let me know what you guys saw in the comments down below. You guys can like, subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. But till next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, then you play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along for a week.